UAE targeting, 2031 to be one of powerful country in AI. 2017, they already launched the Ministry of the Artificial Intelligence and Digital Economy. And also don't forget the new airport will be fully automated by AI. It will be complete by 2030.
AI, it always comes to this question that whether it is going to replace humans. How citizens can prepare themselves for this transformation?
The AI is not replacing. The AI is weapon to support us. For the job, we are not losing any kind of job, but we are transforming the type of designations. By next year, government in Dubai also will apply mandatory AI subject.
Deepfakes, and because there are so many negative things happening around this space, what kind of preparations government is doing as per your knowledge?
I hear that they are working into so many policies and AI governance, ethics, combined with cyber security.
Welcome to another episode of Dare to Begin, where we sit down with the people shaping what's next. Today's guest is someone at the heart of Dubai's transformation into a global AI and innovation hub. I'm excited to welcome Adel Miran, the Director General of Administration and Facilities at Dubai Holding, one of the UAE's most influential conglomerates driving public and private development. Adel plays a pivotal role in aligning Dubai's holdings infrastructures, operations, and administrations with the nation's broader vision of digital transformation and AI-led growth. From smart facility management to integrating emerging technologies across government-linked systems, he has been actively building the frameworks that support UAE's AI ambitions. This conversation is co-presented by Accelerate AI First Consulting Initiative, helping businesses across the sectors by placing AI at the forefront of strategy, execution, and innovation. In today's episode, we explore how Dubai Holding is reimagining the AI future, the future of governance, talent, and enterprise in an AI-powered world, and why long-term vision is the ultimate differentiator in nation building. If you are building for tomorrow, this episode is for you. Welcome to the show, Adel.
Welcome and thank you for hosting me. And I really glad to be here and thank you for your words. And I really appreciate your time. I think as we attended last week the one of important event which is Expo 25, which is we gained so many really brainstorming, and also we had so many shaping how the future will be in terms of using AI in two different section and also sections. So if I talk about what is the strategy of UAE, the UAE built, as I mentioned before, also in 2017, they already launched the Ministry of the Artificial Intelligence, and they changed it now to Ministry of the Artificial Intelligence and Digital Economy, which is mean that how part this is going to be important and into shaping the future businesses also. As I before, I think the interview I mentioned to how UAE and US, made a huge agreement to build, the one of biggest data or infrastructure AI in the UAE and US, which is mean that this is the future. And I think as mentioned before, it's gonna to be, they are UAE targeting, 2031 to be one of powerful, country in AI, which is now, similar, what India is also doing the amazing job, it reached now on the rank third now, the first US, China, then we have India. I think it's India also playing big role, especially with the companies here. As you're doing now, you're covering really the aspect of what is AI. I think the tools and the strategy behind all services, even the government, they, all their services 24 hours built on AI. We see also on construction, we see also on Asper, my company, I'm entering into I'm working with so many systems based on AI. Without AI, it's not just smart, it's AI, which is important. Of course, it will manage and also it's give efficient and proper direction to manage the operation in terms of cost, efficiency, timeline. Maybe also if there is any major project you need to think about it, you're gonna I think explore to finish it with the tool of AI. So the shape, as I mentioned in general in Dubai, it's already started a long time ago. But amazing. Now it's more in Abu Dhabi also. Right. I think this has come into other city in UAE and also in the Middle East. As I mentioned also in Saudi, there was also strategy behind it.
So, because one of the main reason I wanted to discuss with you
Yes,
is that you are working closely with the government and you know what is the future and what
yes,
kind of investments that the UAE government is doing for its people. And right now, it's a global hub. People across the globe visiting UAE. UAE has become like one of the forefront here in terms of utilizing AI in terms of the governance. So,
yes.
since you are working closely with the government bodies, so can you tell me what kind of innovations that they have recently implemented in terms of infrastructure and governance, so which is something what common people may not know? I'm very curious
Sure,
to know about it because you touched upon some of the points in the uh, event as well, so that was the main reason
sure.
I wanted to discuss in depth with you.
Sure. Well, actually, to Frank, to talk about the subject, one of touching point that UAE is really applying into application services, which is, let for example mentions in Dubai Police, they have 24/7 services, so you don't have to wait for so long to get any papers, anything related to, the what is customer need. It's about customer actually, and also related in housing authorities. There is very very smart system. You don't have to just walk in into the branch and go. No, it's all been based AI and through applications. And also there is a lot of initiatives about autonomous cars, which is now Dubai Road Transport Authority. They are focusing in, and I think they are testing a drones, a center of drones, a station. They are building it as per His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. He already approved that plan. And also don't forget the new airport. This is will
Yeah,
be
okay.
fully automated by AI. It
Okay.
will be complete by 2030. I wrote yesterday about the project, which is now they already started the tendering and that. So soon they are they will execute, which is amazing. Within short time now, they are building not a smart airport. It's built on AI actually. It will be very, very successful project, I think. And the direction of that project, which is the will be number one, the largest airport in the world, and also the infrastructure, they're gonna build it for the AI itself. It's not just only normal airport. So we're gonna gain a lot of projects, even in property field, and also as per I'm working with my company.
Hmm.
So many smart systems, it's not smart, I say advanced AI system will be in construction, development, delivery team, even which I'm currently doing with the, help desk is going to be built on AI, the quality, and also we having administration, let's say on to, managing cars, transportation. So all that actually it's based on, AI application, not just only because really it will save us a lot of time and
Hmm.
in term of course also as I mentioned before, absolutely. So the direction it's clear from here in government actually. They are also initiating so many projects that all government and semi-government they have to go with the same direction. I
Okay.
think this is it will apply and it will be eligible for all organization.
Amazing. So I also read that the government is almost investing around $1 trillion
Yes,
adding into the GDP in the next 5 years. So especially the point that you mentioned about Dubai's new airport, how it is going to transform because 10, 15 years or 20 years back, the downtown, how it got the global attraction because of the airport, and Dubai has is one of the center points of the globe where all the connecting flights come, and the
sure.
what government has done with Emirates is something no other government could even think about, like the way it's a government led airlines, the way
Yeah.
they have connected the global citizens, and it became like a center point.
Yes.
And now Dubai south, like we have a new airport coming in, and how do you think this is going to affect the economy, and what are the plans that the government has, and in general, because a lot of entrepreneurs like me also coming into Dubai and we are starting our businesses here, so how is it going to be affecting the global economy, or in general, what is it there for other business people and citizens?
Well, actually, the direction of the government now to expand the city of Dubai, of course. And as you see, the airport here is being loaded, and so many, let's say, I don't say it, is really busy in regard of as per last report. So they need to find a solution in terms of surrounding the airport and the businesses. So I believe that in future the current airport is gonna be for the commercial and they're gonna building on it. So direction by 2031, the whole flight will be moved to Dubai South, which is they are building a new city and city, as you know, city and city, I call it in Dubai. And it's already there, the Expo City there, infrastructure there, and close to that area. And also beside that, Al Maktoum Airport is already exists before, but it was, for some few airlines that they were using it. But I think for the next couple years, it's going to be busy, and the direction to shift the whole operation there. So no more airport in the city of Dubai.
Okay.
They are building and to close that area, which is Dubai South, and it's gonna be, of course, amazing. And they are thinking about also, as I mentioned, also there is an agreement between UAE government and Dubai, especially, government of India. They are building a new market. It's called Bharat market, which is related to businesses, and also into that area, by the way. So it's gonna the direction of the government to build a city there now. See, similar what happened before. It was there about Dubai, Sheikh Zayed Road. Now they are actually expanding. The population also increasing, and the businesses also, the demand, the investor and property. We saw so many demand on land now from foreign, and the government changing the direction from the GCC to freehold, which is fast. It means that there is an investment, and there is investor there, what Dubai attracted. This will be benefit for all, even for the India, Dubai, Middle East, and Gulf countries. So I think this is direction, not just only to shift. No, it's behind it. There is the strategy.
Okay.
They're gonna, of course, will add the economic. So I think they are thinking ahead for that strategy, which is good things. I believe that.
Yeah. So, and the recent meeting between the president of USA and the Highness in the Abu Dhabi, the meeting happened. I was fascinated about the kind of investment that UAE is making and the collaboration that they are making with the United States. Around $1.4 trillion in investment is happening in and around the space of AI. What do you think, and how Abu Dhabi being the capital of UAE and how they are working along with the Dubai government? So, because right now I see Abu Dhabi and Dubai as one of the top global cities that is evolving in the space of AI. So what are the new things that you can expect? Because one part is the development of data centers infrastructure, because they are not just the consumer of AI, but they are also planning to build that infrastructure to provide the AI infrastructure to all the countries around MENA and across the globe. So how do you see this investment collaboration with US is going to help this entire government?
Sure. You saw the strategy of UAE, as I mentioned before, in 2031, they wanted to be one of powerful. I think they are started with this initiative, with the Mr. President of US. He came, and also he initiated with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, President of United Arab Emirates, for this big infrastructure, which is that will play the role in the region, actually. So that, I think this is one of also infrastructure, and this is the base build, what is gonna start from there. I think it's already started into services, but I think as you saw in news that they are spending 1.4 trillion, which is huge amount to build, and they're thinking also it's a good value for returning of investment later. But of course, UAE, they're thinking to save people, to save the country,
Right.
to save the region. So I think it's the direction all in AI, and it will be successful. You saw how huge, every day you hear something about artificial intelligence, about the project which, US, they are bringing now.
Right.
So all of that, of course, it will be affect us, it will affect the customer, it will affect the people who's living, which
Right.
is good for this area, actually.
So because the news that I read, it actually talks about around 5 gigawatts of
Yes.
computing power they're enabling to create real-time model training and also building the regional AI infrastructure, because right now most of the models are trained with the data
Yes.
from United States, and now they want to build in a regional infrastructure. And I'm very excited as because our company is working closely on the AI direction and automation and building custom AI agents for the enterprises. So I feel this computing power will take UAE far ahead, as you clearly mentioned. So in terms of AI, it always comes to this question that whether it is going to replace humans,
Yes.
or humans going to lose their jobs and there is going to be only computers and robots out there. What do you think? Like, what exactly a common man who is watching this, like let's say they are in an IT job or in kind of some sort of a real estate job, so how they can empower along with AI? Because a lot of people are in the fear of missing out. Even enterprises,
Yes.
they are not ready for the change because the change is happening in an exponential way. What is the role of a government in terms of taking the citizens along, how they should prepare themselves for this change? So in terms of AI ethics, governance, so I want to know how citizens can prepare themselves for this transformation.
Frankly, to talk, thank you for the questions, which is important. I think now we need to educate people. We need to educate even this, the young people. The AI is not replacing. The AI is weapon to support us. We are creating the AI. We are the human brain is amazing. God give us something, special for us. We are using very, little limit of our brain. If we use much how you can imagine, we will do. The thing is that we are building, we are feeding the AI. It's mean that we control everything. And for the job, we are not losing any kind of job, but we are transforming the type of designations.
Yeah.
And also we need to, similar to me, I'm enhancing my skills with AI. I work, but I need to find a way that it can work with AI. We are creating a new jobs. Before 2 weeks ago, Dubai government, they announced, as I mentioned also in the event,
Even.
for the Microsoft collaboration with Microsoft, they are actually initiating a new program, talented artificial intelligence engineer program. So they are getting 1 million employee to get this, certificate, and it will be complete by 2027.
Okay.
So you see how the direction,
Yes.
and also the speakers, which is we gained from them during that event, they were about it, and it's a really big project. It's mean that even Dubai Future Foundation and Dubai Future Academy, they are launching so many certificate related. So it's mean that we are creating a new job. It's not losing it, but the direction will be changed. And also in regard of the education, I think by next year, government in Dubai also, because I live in Dubai, I know what's happening, will apply a mandatory subject from grade 1 till 12, mandatory AI subject. You can imagine that, which is what is the direction.
Exactly.
And this is the future. So we are not eliminating anything. We are adding a new skills to the new generation. Maybe we can have our also myself and you and other people, they can actually.
Right.
People, they think it's AI is IT, is not an IT. It's a different things, yeah? We are shaping a new high-tech. It's more than high-tech AI.
Yeah.
It's like it's something that can support a human, helping a human. It's not, we are human, we get tired, we have motion. If robot, of course, they are testing now how role of AI will be an emotion on that robot, on so many things. Today also, I saw a video. Tesla, sorry, I mentioned the name of a company. Tesla, they are testing one of robot. A typical human, they do ballet now. It's amazing. You can search on the channels that you do by balancing, by that, so standing, not similar with the earlier they started, which is we see, everything is changing for better, speed, time, whatever we want, yeah? So I think we don't have to scare, we don't have that fear, but we need to, adapt with the changes.
Right.
People, they say it will replace job. I don't think so. The direction is totally different.
Yeah. So in this context, I want to add to it, because the recent book that I have read about AI, the book name is called Super Agency. It is written by the co-founder of LinkedIn. So there he clearly mentioned that there is nothing to fear about the situation. Of course, we have to be prepared for it.
Of course.
And just imagine, this is very similar to how cars were invented like 100 years back, 150 years
Of
back,
course.
when the car was invented for the first time, the roads were not ready, the traffic systems were not ready. As the car infrastructure, the automobile companies grew, the government also took initiatives to bring in new traffic
Sure,
system,
sure. Yeah.
bring in new road systems. So because everything got evolved along with the ecosystem. So I feel a very similar comparison with AI as well, because AI is now everywhere, but in terms of preparing the people and the government.
Educate
So
them. Yeah.
so you also bring in a lot of new infrastructure, a lot of new governance and measures to align it. So that takes me to the next question. So what type of preparations that the government or the government bodies are taking to ensure that there is no deep fakes, and because there are so many negative things happening
Of
around this
course. Yeah.
space, especially in terms of malpractices and in terms of safety of users, like because right now I can exactly create an AI avatar of Adel Miran,
Of
and I
course.
can create
Yeah.
a video,
Yeah.
and
It
people may
can be.
not differentiate whether
Mm.
you are speaking or your avatar is speaking. So what kind of preparations the government is doing as per your knowledge, like how this can be approached, because this new infrastructure will also let a lot of uh,
Conflict
yeah,
or
conflicts and
issues.
piracy is happening around. So what do you think about?
I think it's AI governance is very important, to protect who will use the picture, my picture, your
Mm-hmm.
picture, There is a very different way now. You know how AI is doing amazing things, yeah? It can copy my face or your face or, add it into some videos. I think the government now, they are working into, I'm doing also my DBA and AI governance
Okay.
and research base, yeah. So what the thing is, it's really a huge subject, what will cover so many things, and still we don't have, even in US or China. I think in India maybe they are working on in the AI governments. So if we have the AI governments with the ethics, with the kind of how this AI will it will use our content to confidentiality, no share information, no other things. Now we have everything in our hand by mobile. This is based on AI. It has so many data about us. It should protect, yeah. It should have. I know there is a security, but do we have any right governance? Do we have any right policy? This is the question, yeah. So I think in that area we need to work on it. Even UAE, I think they are working on it, but it need time. We need to gather all those brains, and I think UAE getting into step so that
Mm-hmm.
they launch, like we have Mohammed bin Zayed, artificial intelligence. I hear that they are working into so many kind of policies and AI governance, ethics. How it's combined with cyber security. It will protect. Now with one click, you can reach, everywhere around the world. It can share your picture, your voice, wherever you want, and with high tech, with the speed, of course, with the right infrastructure. So I think that there is possibility. We should have proper role. We should have proper AI governance with the policies, regulations that it will protect. Similar what we have in law now in the world, we have in term of when we go on the street, we have car who's accident, who's done. Everything is clear, and the authority knows. Even through application now, Dubai police, they're doing it, by the way. You know, you don't have to go or wait. Just with the application, it will give that application based on AI. It will get the algorithm, then it will have that. It will give you the report. So
Okay.
within 1 hour, 2 hour, you will get the report. Before now, you
Mm-hmm.
need to go to police station. So this is also one of good things. It affect also the policies,
Mm.
regulation, and how we use those. I think governance and system should be applied, and here we are working on it. I believe also in India they are working on it.
Mm.
So it should come soon.
Right.
I believe in that. And so many in UK university, they are doing a study on
Right.
that. Yeah.
So you have highlighted about the various initiatives that the government is taking, like um, the Future Academy and even the Future of Museum.
Yeah.
Um, I mean,
Dubai Future
Dubai
Foundation.
Future Foundation.
Yes.
So I wanted to know what kind of initiatives that we can expect in terms of smart cities. What are the new things that Dubai government is doing, which probably the other governments are currently not looking at? So how do you think the approach itself is very futuristic? I
Sure,
want to know more about what's coming ahead for
sure.
in the government, in the public space. What can we expect?
Well, actually, Dubai Future Foundation, it has so many, sections like Dubai Future, let's say, sector, Dubai Future Academy, what they are working into the study and also research. So they having something it called Future Foresight subject. Think about what you are thinking about it. City, I actually work in one of a project, still I have. I
Okay.
can share it with you. I made a advanced city
Mm-hmm.
to work with AI. It's very advanced. It has so many, it was a concept, and also they wanted to showcase it into Dubai Expo, but because of short time, it didn't happen because it was on paper.
Mm-hmm.
And the organizer, they asked me that shall we use this concept? I told them that this is on paper.
Mm-hmm.
This is just brainstorming
Mm-hmm.
because it's a future foresight, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to think about how it's not only city, not a smart city. It's actually gathering so many things. It's about lab. It's about entertainment with AI. It's about university in that area. It's about sustainability city. It's a huge project actually. I imagine it and
Okay.
I apply it to the project of my like kind of final project of that subject actually, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They having, I think, for that Dubai also working, Dubai government, they are also having every time they are having represented, and they work closely with Dubai Future Foundation,
Mm-hmm.
Dubai Future Foresight, which related to whatever in your mind. It's possible to apply, yes, but it need resources.
Right.
This lab, big lab, even for robot they have, even for other. This big brainstorming, it helped to shape Dubai. I think most of ideas it's come from there also,
Mm-hmm.
and the possibility. I know that each organization they have their own, kind of section for the research,
Yes.
but the Dubai Future Foundation, they are the base now. I
Right.
think, yeah, the government giving them the authority to
Mm-hmm.
work and to study on that.
Because the pace in which the changes are happening, because I have been traveling to Dubai from the last 2 years.
Yes,
So every time I come, like after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, I see something significantly
of course.
changed. And this is something I want to take back, because even in India, it's growing fast. The government is taking a lot of initiatives in
Yes,
order to take things forward. But the pace in which, the fastness, the speed of change is very
Mhm.
high in Dubai. And I also see, because it's a very focused government system, and the decision making is faster, and we can see the implementation also very faster. So can you let me know what kind of support the government gives its employees, the government employees, what kind of ownership they provide? Because mostly what I have seen is there are a lot of stakeholders
Yes,
involved when it comes to implementing a new decision, new let's say a law, or even if you want to implement a policy, there is
yes,
a process,
of
a huge
course.
process, especially in a country like India. But how it is different in Dubai, like how faster the changes happen, like based on your experience, can you share something?
Dubai government, which is I really appreciate, whatever ideas you have. Even His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, he has own, open. His office is open. You have his email. You can send him an idea. Actually,
Okay.
something we have also a section. It's called Al Majlis. Al Majlis. This one I already participate in so many innovation ideas and new thing. So everything is open. Everything you can just share it, and even you can reach to wherever you want. The resources should be available. Of course, if there is any resources, it might be applied.
Mm-hmm.
They do study and so many about each subject. I participated a few years ago in one of big brainstorming session, which is UAE government entire launched it. We had more than 100,000, participants in that. I had maybe 20 ideas I shared with them into
Okay.
different sector.
Okay.
And also they replied to me, and they got me by emails. And whatever ideas they got it, they applying it now to MENA. It's not my idea,
Mhm.
but whatever you see it from, I believe that brainstorming.
Mhm.
Everything you can do it. Everything, even you can to visit his Highness Sheikh Mohammed, the president of UAE,
Mhm.
and his majors to give ideas.
Mhm.
It will be.
Yeah.
So I think there is a resource. Of course, there is a limit on resources, but sometime, if it's the direction that will save customer, it will save people. Of course, it will be. So there is no limit, and I think if you have any initiative, sorry, it will apply in Dubai. The changes, what you seeing it, the good things, the leaders on top of each project.
Mm.
So we have timeline, we have deadline. You need to finish it, and it must finish because this is, you see the traffic. If one road is closed, will be problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they do, they work when people sleep. Really, I see that they work when there is no rush. Yeah, this
Mm.
is good things. But and I'm not saying in different country they do opposite, but there the system is different.
Mm.
There everything is fast. You have to do it. You have to. So you see people how fast they go, they come.
Mhm.
You see in Dubai, 24 hours people, they rush, they go, they come,
Yes.
they sleep. So I think we are here in Dubai, the cities never sleep, to be
Yeah.
honest, in terms of work, in terms of study, in terms of whatever you see project. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's the secret behind the growth that happened in the
of
last
course, yeah,
3 decades, the kind of innovations that the government brought in, and also the openness that they have provided for even people like you. Like, if you have some new idea, present it. If it
of
is
course.
working, we will implement it. So that kind of accessibility to the top management, top leaders, what other governments can also look at. So that's absolutely
So
amazing.
the top leader, they are
Mhm.
actually behind that. Yeah, they are on top of everything. So we have, if there is nothing moving, it will,
I've also seen that you have your experience of working in different sectors. You have worked in real estate. You have worked in your own startup where you have been consulting
yeah.
in a different technology space. So why don't you tell a bit about your past, like how your journey has been till now? Because this show, we primarily bring out the stories of the leaders that we bring onto the show. So how did you dare to begin, like the kind of, like how did you start your career and how you reached the place wherever you are right
Sure,
now?
sure. Actually, I have 22 years experience. I started with a different field, yeah, as far than what I'm doing now, transform my skills into, what changes in AI. I started as a banker. I was studying, I know I had some interest before
Hmm.
the banker, yeah, when I was studying also with Higher College of Technology. It's a purely technical college, but I don't know my direction. It went to businesses.
Hmm.
So after that, I went, to telecommunication company. I worked with them 6 years almost. That changes in my real estate. It started after it called اتصالات. So the changes, I went since that time, 2008. I started my journey in real estate field with Dubai properties for 2 years. Then after that, with Aldar Properties, one of big, developer in Abu Dhabi for 7 years. After that, with the Dubai World Trade Center, I moved into different section, handover. Also, of course, I was also part of some of committee like innovation. I like to bring ideas, to be honest, and ideas, of course, it help people
Right.
from problems. Sometimes you sort from problem, it come ideas. Yeah,
Right.
whatever you see, we see initiatives, lights, in the past. This all initiated by people who were suffering, right?
Right.
They wanted to sort issue of people. So I believe that idea, it's something change. I say every time my words, it's called that, innovation change people life.
Right.
Yeah. So from better, of course, the car, the plane, whatever we see now, from technology. Yeah, I work with the Dubai Water Center from different handover team, asset management, and investment. Of course, I work closely also with the technical, with the team. One of initiated also. We had a. I'll tell you a story about one of old building in Dubai, iconic building actually.
Mhm.
I work with the company. Sorry, I will mention the name. It's called Kony.
Mhm.
So this building was very old, and there is nothing technical, nothing. You cannot adapt it with the new technology. So we brought a company. We work in. I work in one of huge project there and that building to enhance the elevator, which is actually was very old. So I said to my mind, why not use a new tech? They said, can we use AI? The AI was earlier that time. They said, no, no, we don't have. Still, we don't have that people. Still, we don't have.
Mhm.
I said, okay, why not? We cannot use something high tech. They said, okay,
Mhm.
yeah, we have. High tech with the smart, that at least it will be more. So there was a project on bottom that used to press. So I initiated the idea that no need to touch anything
Mhm.
with the sensors and smart anything. Just you press one button, that's it, and it will take you to the designated floor.
Okay.
What is Alhamdulillah, I brought that idea and it's applied.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was very, keyless that we call it elevator.
Mhm.
And now you can see, imagining this old building, it has good high tech technology in elevator
Right.
system and it fast.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is one of really ideas that I brought it, and it was good. It was on a market,
Mhm.
but I think I thought about it during my brainstorm session with the team, and Alhamdulillah we made it. In that building, which is for 50 years old.
Right.
And also. So 7 years I was with them with the Dubai Water Center Expo.
Mhm.
Also, Expo, we had very good experience with them. We had building to build around 2,200 flats to hand over. Even we work closely with high tech and innovation, actually,
Mhm.
AI. That
Mhm.
time, 2020 after COVID,
Mhm.
how was that situation. But we managed to work on some certain project based on AI.
Right.
And it was very good, to be honest. Robot and that started that time. So couple last years, just since 2023, I'm with Dubai Holding. Nakhil, actually, we become under Dubai Holding.
Mhm.
I'm trying my best. Also, we have a department called a transformation
Mhm.
department, which is they are working closely with AI and that.
Mhm.
But I work with them with the ideas.
Right.
Actually, I'm after I think so many events and that. If they see me, they will, they will catch me to work with them. But inshallah, I will be
Right.
doing my best on that.
I'm very fascinated about the entire concept of like how government is investing into the private companies, and
Yes,
the public-private partnership is has worked incredibly well for the entire growth of Dubai. So
yes.
why don't you tell a bit about that, like how Dubai Holdings function along with the government, because it's also like a government invested body, if I'm not wrong. So.
Well, actually, they're trying their best to initiate so many. Now we have a project called Innovate It. Innovate It. It's like one of example that they are focusing into AI innovation to combine it together, and we got support from top management on it to have very good. My colleague actually heading this department, and I really appreciate his support, his effort. He's working hard and to initiate that. So the direction come from top. We have to align with the government strategy. So it's good. We are almost that following, and we are doing, and we got a power to do whatever related. Like for example, we're having in our company a sustainability that it can align to work with the AI, with something high tech to to save costs. Also, we have efficient consumptions and how we make things that it's natural with different type of. I'm not saying a sensor or light. Best exercise to have sustainability and within our all asset actually.
Right.
So that also I'm working with the team behind
Mhm.
that. So as to back to your question, yes, we are getting and we having a support from top management on that.
Where you mentioned about sustainability, so I want to know, because Dubai is also one of the hottest cities in the
Of
world,
course,
but the kind of initiatives that the government is taking to make it a very sustainable growth rather than just buildings and other infrastructures. It is also focusing very clearly on the global warming
Yes, okay.
initiatives and also
Climate change.
the climate change and all this. So can you tell a bit about how government is supporting the public in terms of climate conditions and what kind of initiatives are there in the
Okay.
sustainability area?
If you heard about Masdar City in Abu Dhabi, you have to visit.
Okay.
This is very old. It's not an old city, but actually it's close to the airport. They built it before 10 years ago now. And inside it also, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, University of Artificial Intelligence.
Yeah.
Actually, this city, which is now, if you go from car park, there is a car that come, an automation car. It take you till the reception of that building. So they already very 10 years ago and like this. So that city is a sustainable city. And summertime, if you visit there, it's too cold. It's cold. It's outside. It's cold. You can imagine cold air from where it comes. There is no AC.
Okay.
Nothing. Just I recommend you to visit the
Absolutely.
Masdar city.
Masdar city.
This is one of example actually.
Mhm.
I made also one of my research on that. I took a picture and report. You have to visit. This is one of example how the sustainable city align and apply artificial intelligence into it. Of course, now they are trying to apply. It's built for sustainable infrastructure, but now they are enhancing. They are doing so many projects on it, and also we have a sustainable city here in Dubai. To see how the government now they are doing, they are working into those projects, how they can use the technology to at least change, the class. Of course, we cannot change it, but to make the at least areas less than what we are expecting from the summer. The heat it
Mhm.
reach 50 today, 40.
Mhm.
Why we are still early.
Right.
The weather is different here in UAE. But we don't have any issue. Everywhere is conditioned, but we need to think about also sustainable how we use
Mhm.
AC those in terms of consumption. Of course, AI it will play big role on this, and I believe that we will have successful on that. You see in India also, I think there is some hot areas,
Yeah.
So government also and people they're trying to have best exercise to initiate some project related to make things happen and make it easy. Of course, there's we have, and I mentioned before, the new airport city, it will be very advanced. And Alan also they have initiative that it will be hot that area because it's desert anyway.
Yeah, so
They are
overall,
thinking.
the renewable energy and the
Yes.
solar energy, the kind
Yes,
of
of course.
other renewable energy systems that the government is using, I feel that is the way ahead. And of
Yes.
course, even in India, the renewable energy is a hot topic, and every startup around the space of renewability
of
is
course.
is growing really well because that's the need of the hour. And I also was fascinated to see one of the projects. I don't know when it is going to be implemented, like a ring around the Dubai city which is completely climate controlled, like it will have gardens and cycling
Yes,
tracks
yes.
and everything.
We have sustainable
Yeah.
city in Dubai land actually.
Mhm.
It's one, and also we have Masdar city in Abu Dhabi, and also they are now the new developer actually
Mhm.
like Damak. They launched yesterday actually. They're gonna launch in soon
Mhm.
officially new project that called Damak Lagoon, which has nature. It has so many advanced technology. It's a line they made it like people they will feel that in summer the place is also friendly for them.
Mhm.
It's not hot and that. Majid Al Futaim, they are launching a new project. It's called Grove in Dubai land.
Mhm.
The project is sustainable project. It's like you enter the forest. It's a futuristic. It's now they already started to launch the project. It's a futuristic project that people, I believe, they will not leave the place because it's all green, sustainable, work with AI, technology, friendly use. So there is so many project upcoming actually onto
Um,
this. Yeah.
Amazing. So I can see a lot of
Yes.
changes and improvements happening across the industries and
Yes.
across the
Yes.
categories, and not just in the technology field. Like it is also being implemented in the real estate, in the pharma and also in the health sectors.
Yes,
As a conclusion, like I just wanted to give you a perspective for a lot of people who are working in the technology space
of course.
and across the globe. I mean, so how they have to prepare for the future themselves, and what is it going to be like 10 years from now, let's say 2035. According to you, can you just let me
Sure,
know
sure.
how the governments are going to function and how the technology companies are going to change the entire agentic ecosystem? So, as somebody who are already in
Sure,
that
sure.
direction, leading things, I want to know how 2035 is going to look like and how the entrepreneurs and other people should prepare for it.
It's very important, to think out of box actually, and also to bring ideas, to visit countries, to see. China and India, I think, best exercise to visit to see, how, I believe India hub of IT, and also they're gonna be advanced in AI. Of course, they're having better solutions. That why not to bring them here? Why not to do? Why we cannot bring skills? And you know that the UAE government initiated a new golden visa
Mhm.
to bring a brain skills wherever who have good skills, and also artificial intelligence field will bring good people who thinking they are studying, they want to study, they want to do, they want to add value. Of course, the engineer. I don't know what they will call them in the future
Yeah,
who is in this field, but they will be very advanced. يعني the system that can be bring them, and always we need to see how we can imagining the future. As I mentioned, I'm still attending the future foresight, which is important. Really, it's imagining you what is in your mind, how you can implement the systems and future, which is can be with the resource you can do it actually. If you have the right resource, you can implement. If you don't have just paper and thinking about it, that different things. But I think here in UAE and the region, it will apply in Saudi and Dubai and India, whatever place that they want to change the shape, it will be, I think.
great.
Inshallah.
So, thanks a lot for the time that
No
you have
problem.
given. So, I know, like in a short span, you were able
Sure, sure.
to.
No
Uh,
problem. It's a pleasure actually, and I'm happy here really to give my thought. Yeah, I'll say I'm not an expert, but I give my thought, my research as much. I'm glad to be, and really, I'm happy you hosting me
right.
to share ideas. I'm really appreciate your company, and it's really glad to be here. And anytime, I'm here to support and help wherever I am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And as a closing note, you mentioned about Nakil and Dubai Holding. So I really love all their work that has been happening across
Sure,
the city. And I think I live in a place where I think it was built by Nakil.
mashallah,
So
good, good there.
it's an amazing place to be in Dubai. So I'm very grateful to have this kind of conversation because coming from India, I was only focused on connecting with a lot of people
Yes,
like
yes,
you
I'm
to
glad.
understand how we can position ourselves in this market, and it's been a great learning for me in
It's
the
such a
last couple of.
pleasure. Really, I'm happy to hosting me. I really appreciate this time, and really, I gain so many things even with you about your question, which was core questions about what is strategy, what is upcoming, and I think the future will shape.
Yeah,
You can see after 1 year, 2 year, things is moving faster, and inshallah, this is to make who's living here. Not only we are local to live this country. It's for all people. It's
all
your
people.
country. It's
Yes.
my country. It's your country. So who's I believe that who's serving here, working here, he served the country. So there is no difference, and I'm proud of all of you also.
Right.
And you are even representing Dubai, yeah, and she is also same thing. So
Yeah.
I'm happy, Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. With that, we conclude this particular episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this show with Adel.
Thank you so
And
much.
you can feel free to connect with us if you guys have any specific questions. We will try to address it in the upcoming episodes where we will cover a lot more about technology and AI. Stay tuned. You're watching Dare to Begin episode, The Arjun Dhananjayan Show.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.